Good evening. It's a very special evening indeed. The evening of December 4th, the day that Metroid Prime 4 Beyond has finally been released. A little bit of background on Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. It was announced at E3 2017 with just a teaser. Then we got, I believe it was Eurogamer that confirmed that it would be, what is it, Bandai Namco Singapore that would be developing it. And then in 2019, we got a 5-minute video from Nintendo, which rarely happens, saying that Metroid Prime 4 Beyond would be delayed indefinitely and the development team would be switched over to Retro Studios, who made the first three Metroid Prime games. However, one thing to note is that the same people that developed Metroid Prime 1 are not the same people that developed Metroid Primes 2, 3, and 4, for better or for worse. But still, this has been a game that a lot of people have been anticipating since 2017. Just think of all the shit, both good and bad, that have happened since 2017. It's utterly insane to think about. I've heard some good reviews about this game. I've heard some not so good things, such as the music in the overworld. You have to get the amiibo, I think it's the viola, the name of the motorcycle amiibo, to actually have music playing in the background, which I think is really lame. I've also heard some other things online about how it's as close to a Halo game that Nintendo's making, specifically Halo 4. I've also heard that this is a stealth sequel, or that this Metroid game is secretly Zelda, specifically Ocarina of Time, which, I mean, to me is a good thing because I love Ocarina of Time. It's one of my favorite games of all time, so why wouldn't I be excited about that? And I love Breath of the Wild, I love Tears of the Kingdom, but they are two different when it comes to the Zelda games I like and I grew up with. Speaking of which, one thing to notice is that I'm playing this on the Switch 1. Why not the Switch 2? Well, because everyone and their mother is streaming from the Switch 2. And I wanted to do so I wanted to play this on the Switch 1 because, well, that was the system I originally waited for to play this game. You know, I originally wanted to play I've been waiting to play Metroid Prime 4 on the Switch 1, which is exactly what's going to happen in a bit. Uh I felt the same way when it came to Zelda Twilight Princess. I played it on the Wii, but when the GameCube version came out, I beat that from beginning to end. And I sort of felt that way about the Wii U, except I'll be honest, I didn't really play the Wii U. And personal memories kept me from playing it for a long time, but I do have Breath of the Wild both on the Wii U and the Switch, even though Breath of the Wild I played primarily on the Switch. So, oh, and also before I wanted to start, I want to say thanks for the 2 views that I got for Battletoads. That was frustrating, but I am glad I did it. And I think I've killed enough time for the update to be ready. Perfect. Wow, that timing was perfect. All right, so without further ado, a game that myself and many others have been waiting to play for 8 years. 8 freaking years. brightness so that the image on the left is barely visible. I'll just keep it like this. Set control type. Pointer use alpha move. No, I like this. Default difficulty level, save stations, restore both energy and ammo. Beat the game on normal mode to unlock hard mode. I would not be playing hard mode unless it is for charity. I know that tune. It is Cosmic Gear 20X9. Determined to defeat Samus and the Galactic Federation, Silence and his army of space pirates launched a series of attacks on Federation research facilities. It is believed the space pirates are being controlled by Metroids that have the ability to fuse with other life forms and control their minds. Now, on planet Tanimar in the Desolate system, another Federation research facility is being attacked. Galactic Federation HQ received their distress file and dispatched Samus, who was on a reconnaissance mission nearby. I love that remix of the Metroid theme. It's amazing. Yes! Oh, this feels good. Yes. Okay, double jump. Can I stand? Stand. Oh, that's so cool. I was able to see her eyes just now. Standing. I don't want. I would stand amiibos if I had them. Control steam. Where is the standing option?
Something.
Press A and Z R to shoot doors.
We're holding our position, but the artifact is at risk. We need immediate... Samus, you made it. Command needs you to secure a sensitive artifact. Uploading coordinates now. When you're ready, scan the door and head through.
Hell yeah. I missed the scanning. Tell me how to stand. Area map acquired. Map data for this area has been downloaded. Press minus to open the map screen. Oh, so many maps. So, secured the artifacts. Oh, so, like, I've also not that you didn't see it, unless I think I preserved it on YouTube or something. But I did play Metroid Prime Remastered when it came out 2 years ago? Was it 2 years ago? I remember that was a fun day. I remember I was with my mom running an errand with my mom, and then afterwards we went to the GameStop to go and get it, which feels like a very high school thing to do, but alas, not in high school anymore. Not for a while. And I remember playing that one from beginning to end. So, I mean, I have heard. I'm not expecting greatness alongside of the first Metroid Prime, because honestly, the first Metroid Prime was a miracle. It was a miracle they got it right. It was a miracle that everything went the way that it did. And, aw, thank you for saying that. I do. I'm glad someone else remembers, and I'm glad it was you especially. So it's nice to be able to play this. It's nice. It's nice. Although I don't know why Nintendo hasn't released or re-released Metroid Primes 2 and 3, because it kind of feels weird to tell people, hey, 1 exists. Never mind 2 and 3. But press X. Okay, nope, that's Morph Ball. Oh, no! Okay, there we go. Security ID registration complete. Bounty Hunter Samus Aran, full access to Federation-based facilities.
Hold position here. Go get him, Samus.
What else can I stand? Can I stand? I can't stand the guy. Can I?
Somebody die! Guns up! Eyes up! Everybody up!
Alien morphology space pirate. Ruthless, brutal, and bellicose? Intergalactic marauder. This is one example of the diverse alien life forms that make up the space pirates. Didn't mean to do that.
My heart is beating so fast.
Can I stand you? Galactic Federation troopers, standard Galactic Federation military personnel. Equipped with a powered armor suit and an RT-6336 submachine gun. Why don't I have that? Powered armor suit has been penetrated in numerous places. No lives. Okay, well that sucks. Central Command Terminal connected directly to Galactic Federation HQ. Hand control devices and systems throughout the facility and is used to issue orders to Federation troopers. I'm gonna scan everything I can. I don't think I'll get 100%, but I'm gonna scan everything I can. Terminal's internal circuitry damage non-functional. A screen. Monitors have sustained critical damage. The displays are broken and non-function. Air defense monitoring system terminal linked to a satellite above the facility. The monitor's area data to the Central Command Sub-Terminal provides assistance to the main terminal as well as operational support for the message provider. I don't know what the Golem... I think the Golem Warmets are the things in the beginning. BTO Research Center Confirmation Monitor shows an assessment of the laboratory's structural stability. Damage to facilities currently at 15%. BTO Research Center Confirmation Monitor shows live camera and sensor feeds from several technically critical areas of the facility used for assessing combat situations. The floor. Vehicle, dive spike. The cone-shaped chassis and thrusters enable direct insertion into fortified positions, while landing impacts are mitigated via energy conversion upon opening. Sure. I'm not going to pretend like I understand that. A box. Federation container, standard size, storage and transport locker, Federation maneuverability, target potential functions. Larger box. Large Federation container, larger size, usually stored, frame standard. Galactic Federation gate, composed of 3 shock-resistant reinforced alloy panels. Central sensor will unlock if the sensor detects beam exposure and explosive impact. Vehicle, DRT tactical truck, armored all-terrain 6 wheel. Vehicle used to transport military personnel, ammunition, and parts for repair. Fuel pipe is ruptured and ignited. The fire is contained through an explosion, though an explosion remains. Exercise caution near open flames. Holy shit. Whoa.
We need your help!
Do you, though? That thing's awesome. Galactic Federation Heavyweight Class Stola Met. MK-99 Bipedal Manned War Met. Right arm loadout includes a charged particle cannon with a max output equal to a frigate's main battery. That's so cool. I want one. Whoa. I'm trying to stand. No, let me scan you. Federation. Powered armor and assault rifle with grenade launcher. That's cool. I want one of those. Hold A to Z R to attract criminals.
Are we clear?
Stay sharp. There could be more on the way.
Tactical charge. Six-wheel vehicle used for transporting military personnel, ammunition. Vehicle free. Vehicle fire critical.
Keep an eye for dropships. We'll keep our eyes on the sky.
Alpha Squad, heads up. Pirates are attempting breach on your position. I repeat, pirates are gonna blow the door. Do you copy? Give me someone on that door. Take them out now. We're trying. Can't get a shot.
Gimme. Yes. Energy tank required. Maximum energy capacity increased by 100. From the menu and check the inventory for more
Now!
It's Samus!
Friendly! Check your fire!
All clear!
Ooh, lots to
This
scan.
is the fallback point. We hold this line because there's nowhere else to go.
Gate destroyed by breach charge, causing debris. Clearing the debris is impossible. Analysis room manages various data gathering systems and tools that is linked to the main computer. Universal Object Analyzer identifies and classifies unknown materials, uses both radiation measurement and microfluorescence X-ray scans. Force 2019, quantum computer based on Talvanian technology. It is part of the Federation analyzer device. They are probably thinking that I'm insane going around scanning everything, and you know what? They would be right. Operates the Force 2918 quantum computer, confirms and manages its state.
Office Squad is expecting you in the hangar.
I know, but I need to scan. It's important. Federation lock-on gate. Use the lock-on ability on the central sensor to reveal 4 free aim sensor targets. Shooting the free aim sensors will then unlock the gate. Locked on the central node and hold. While locked on, aim the target and reticle manually to shoot each of the free aim sensors. I can see why this would be much easier with motion controls or the mouse controls with the Switch 2. Maybe I'll replay this on the Switch 2. I don't know. But I wanted to play it on the system that I've been waiting for.
Now!
Get that
Careful! I need to secure this thing!
We're out of time. Let's go.
Protect the artifact!
Get down!
Oh. That is not good. I do have a Switch too. I got it the day it came out. Alien morphology, Aberrax, large officer in the Space Pirate Army, Metroid Fusion. Ah, I see what you did there. Metroid Fusion was the 4th Metroid game. Has resulted in a loss of free will and the formation of beam projection lenses on its chest. So yes, I do have a Switch too. I got it the day it came out in June. Have Mario Kart for it, have Donkey Kong Bonanza for it, which is really good. I got Kirby Air Riders for it, but I've not had the time. But with Metroid Prime, so I got the Switch 2 edition of Metroid Prime 4, which means I can play it both on Switch 1 and Switch 2, but I'm playing it on the original Switch because in 2017, that's the game I wanted to play on the Switch. Damn it, that's what I'm playing tonight. Metabolic, I was about to say metabolic. Whoops, energy surges become uncontrollable when all lenses have been destroyed. This causes recurring energy releases directly from its core via the orifice in its abdomen until the lenses regenerate. Whoa, whoa. This is the worst time to scan, I don't care. Alien artifact discovered on planet Tanamar. Analysis has been able to conclude only that it is some kind of device. Oh, wait. What is that? Can I scan you? Oh, there we go, the head. Yeah. version. No, let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. That felt like Resident Evil right there. Let me go, please. Hooray! That was fun. So I don't know if the game will explain it, but the background is that other dark-looking Samus-like creatures, a character called Sylux, S-Y-L-U-X, and he first appeared in Metroid Prime Hunters for the DS. Chrono Tower. Kind of reminds me of the game Chrono Trigger, which, heard rumors that it's going to be remade, which would be amazing. And Sylux also appeared at the end of various suit malfunction, multiple systems offline. Of course, because that's how a Metroid game always works. You lose everything. Space Jump is offline. What else is online? Morph Ball, Bomb offline. Boost Ball offline. I didn't even know I could boost. Anyway, so Sylux appeared in Metroid Prime Hunters for the DS, which was a spin-off of the multiplayer section of the second Metroid Prime game. And he also appeared at the end of Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. That's another reason why people were waiting. So, Metroid Prime Corruption came out 2007? So that was 18 years ago? And at the end of Metroid Prime 3, which I did not beat, I tried, but I couldn't even beat Metroid Prime 2. So maybe that is another retro game I'll get back to. Retro is a pun, because Retro Studios are the developers. But GameCube games are retro now, as much as I hate to admit it. he appeared at the end of Metroid Prime 3 with the implication that he was following Samus around. So hopefully this is the resolution to that storyline, because I'm going to presume there's going to be a Metroid Prime 5 in our lifetimes, but I don't know. We'll see. It would be nice to have Retro Studios work on something that is not Metroid Prime 4 or Donkey Kong, because that's all they've been working on in these past... What? When did Tropical Freeze come out? Like 2012? 2013? So it'd be nice to have them do something either original or take on another Nintendo IP. I don't know if I'd mind waiting another 8 years for a Metroid Prime game, but it would be nice to see Retro Studios do something else. They have the talent. Even if it's not the same talent that, made Metroid Prime 1, they still have talent. Oh shit, stand. Nope. Nope, stand. What are you? There you go. No! I wanted to stand! Get back here and let me stand you! No, not you! There we go. Analysis implies this is a mechanoid variant. Local database contains no matches for its materials or technology. The technology used to construct this device cannot be identified. Local database contains no matches. Analysis implies the sensor is part of a device made with unknown technology. Local database contains no... Surprise, surprise! No matches for its function, operation, or effect. Statue of an unknown species composed of an unknown material. Local database contains no matches for the material's genetic structure. So basically all this stuff is unknown. But what if I shoot this, like it keeps telling me to do? A bridge of unknown material. Formed instantaneously using an ore with an unknown... Hey! Got one word right. Geometric signature. A current of unidentified energy runs along its surface. Sorry, didn't mean to shoot me. Analysis implies this is a slot for storing a mechanoid. Local database contains no matches. Oh, I can't double jump. Damn it, that's right. So I need to shoot this to make the stairs. Or not? Okay. There we go. Those are the stairs. An android created using an unknown technology. Local database contains no matches. No energy signals detected. Drinking game, if I were to drink. Every time I would see mental energy. Local database contains no matches. Okay. Analysis implies this is an unknown hologram technology, no matches, found within local database. The technology used to construct this device cannot be identified. Local database contains no matches. That sentence is going to be in my nightmares tonight. There we go, this makes more. Oop, wait, needs to stand. Local Photo database contains no matches. For this device's materials and technology, energy signals detected coming from the central section. Giant statue of an unknown species made of an unknown material. Photo database contains no matches. Energy is gathering at its forehead. Do I shoot the forehead? Or are you just going to do your thing? It looks like it's going to do its thing. Okay. Not only is this cool Aurora Borealis thing just amazing, but it does... I don't know if this was the intention, because Retro Studios is very, very, very hard to get in terms of developer interviews. But this reminds me of the Black Panther series in particular. Like, I feel like this is... Man, I forget what the actual term is. It's not the afterlife. I believe, because I've not seen the original Black Panther or Wakanda. They're actually very, very hard movies to see. If you are missing someone, if you are missing a loved relative who's no longer here. But if I remember correctly, I think it's called, like, the Ancestral Plane. Hi. I can't stand you. Okay. The controller's vibrating like crazy. I'm getting Ancestral Plane, Black Panther Plane vibes right now. Chosen one, our savior. We give you this. Psychic crystal acquired. Releases the latent psychic powers, where'd I get abilities from, residing within you and enables interacting with psychic technology using your visor. Press A to fire a psychic beam. Press X to switch into the psychic visor. Open the menu with minus and check the inventory for more information. Cool. Ooh, okay, let's take a look. Press X to switch to the psychic visor. Hold ZL to scan targets. Lemorne Teleporter. Connects Chrono Tower. Man, I really want Chrono Trigger to either get a remake or be re-released to an alternate dimension containing the Lemorne Holy Ground, activated via the linked Lemorne statue. So if I'm not mistaken, I go off on a slight Chrono Trigger tangent. Super Nintendo, originally. Then it was re-released for the PlayStation 1 and the Nintendo DS, the original Nintendo DS, which I have a copy of and has not been re-released since. If Chrono Trigger gets a re-release, I am absolutely playing the shit out of that on stream. I love that game. Statue made of Umazonite, depicting a Lemorne. Its forehead has a crystal design, subject identified as a priest able to manipulate psychic energy. Statue made of Umazonite, depicting a Lemorne. It will activate if the chosen one meets its gaze while standing on the teleporter. Its energy has been claimed. Psychic Assembler forms objects by bonding or molecule nanomachines floating throughout the environment, operated using psychic energy. Cool. Bridge made of ore molecule nanomachines bonded by psychic energy. The psychic assembler appears to react to guardian commands or Lemorne telepathy. Chrono Tower Gate. It assembles and reassembles in response to psychic energy. Its front and back sides both react. However, there are one-way versions as well. I could make an inappropriate joke here. I'm going to keep it to myself. Metroid, Cybot. Androids built by the Lemorne to aid in everyday life. Operated via telepathy, modified to face the Griever threat after the Great Tragedy. I want one of these. They aid in everyday life. I want one. Elevator to Chrono Tower Pinnacle enabled. Touch the hologram to activate. This, I'm guessing, is a door. Chrono Tower elevator uses psychic energy for Chrono operated by touching the hologram. What are these? Metroid, Cybot. Androids traded by the Lemorne and controlled via telepathy. Currently set to inactive mode. No energy signals detected. Okay. This game looks beautiful, I will say that. Apparently, I mean, of course it does. It looks better on the Switch too, but I am very, very happy with the way it looks right now. I've never really been like, oh my god, the graphics have to look like top class, most updated, most... I don't need top of the line graphics. It just needs to play good. It looking nice is bonus. Is it done? Oh no, it's still going. This feels so trippy in the best way possible. Also gives me Dune vibes, which is weird because it's a movie I haven't seen yet. Welcome. I'm Chitoyan.
Halas Nachakam Saman Lamor Chiola Shati Hara Chiatim Akuntim Tare Ish Lamor Kitlana Anuti Naritim Gatlate Salake Shajram Lamor Asadu Kip Shagrim Shati Haram Dunshit Zalate Javiros Sege Osam Enkia Chanyo Enkia Shatasek Salam Lamor Kazdol Charam Sechana Kalan Dala Echus Eslatin Kinyotara Sege Osam Kinshasa Santio Donitsen Dojensien
So that's what they mean by it being like Zelda. Oh, I was about to say not before I scan it. Hell yeah. Teleportation field generated by psychic energy. Their creation was a skill unique to Lemorn priests. Contact instantly transports objects to the location designated by its creator. So, one of the things I've heard about this game, apparently it's a bad thing, is Metroid Prime 4's weirdly enough getting a lot of mixed reviews. It is so far the lowest rated of the 4 Metroid Prime games, Metroid Prime 1 at a 97 on Metacritic, which, I mean, total sense, well deserved. I'm also just saying that because Metroid Prime 2 was hard as hell. I do want to revisit that game. I also secretly, and not so secretly, dread it. But I've been hearing some things about how this game feels like a Zelda game, like a secret stealth Zelda game, because you have to collect 5 keys from 5, as they call them in Zelda, dungeons. Which, for me, is not a bad thing, because I loved Ocarina of Time. It was the first Zelda game I ever... No, it was Link's Awakening first, and then Ocarina of Time, which was a crazy jump. And also, I've said this before while I was waiting for the game to load. I love Breath of the Wild. I love Tears of the Kingdom. But I prefer the old school or like the SNES N64 style of gameplay where it's like, okay, dungeon, get the item, go to the next dungeon, etc., etc. So I like that way of Zelda. And if this is more of that, then great. If Retro Studios developed a Metroid Prime 4 Ocarina of Time, then I'll take it. I'm fine with it. Alright. What else can I stand? That's too far away to stand. What the hell? What the? Psychic ball track. Track made of psychic energy, suspended in open space. Once it has been materialized, the track can be navigated using the psychic spider ball. Okay, spoilers for that, I guess. Is there anything else hidden? Okay, apparently not. That's cool, though. That's, I'm guessing that's where I need to go after I collect all the 5 keys. Okay, I will say this. Compared to any other Metroid Prime game, this is insanely trippy. Like, this is a light show. I love this. That... I love that. Like, this feels like something I would see at a planetarium. Yes! Give me this thing. I would like to stand first. To the Lemorn headed for the Temple of Memory. Gaze deeply, listen carefully, calm your mind, and take the first step here. And now I feel like I'm either doing yoga or playing Ring Fit Adventure, which I have acknowledged that I unfortunately have not played much of this year, but hopefully the next year I will. It has been, without exaggeration, a very unpredictable year. Quite frankly, I'm surprised that I was able to make it to play Metroid Prime 4 tonight. Plant morphology. Lysocast. The thin skin layer of this fruit contains a low viscosity and highly nutritious liquid. A strong impact will break the skin and scatter the pungent contents. I agree. That would be a great New Year's resolution to get back on Ring Fit Adventure. But in fairness, there's been what? There's been bike riding, there's been boxing, there's been walking, and I have recently picked up going to the gym and lifting weights. So, if I could do all of those in a week, that would be awesome. So that is a New Year's resolution. It's a single fan, right? Yep. Is there anything else that would stand? Birds? Yes! Sicklefly, a dragonfly subspecies with scissor-like jaws and a single compound eye, travels in swarms and fends on compost, mold, and fungi. That rhymes, kinda. That's the same thing though. Is it? Ancient statue carved from a single stone. Analysis implies its surface cracks were caused by a strong impact. Item detected within. That feels like it's for the missile, which I don't have. Fungi morphology, fiber deformity. Small fungi variant that typically forms on the bark of a tree. Possesses a bioluminescent glow to an internal oxygen reaction. Oh, should scan it first. Morphology, giant spiral vegetation primarily found in trees and caves. Its leaves extend in a spiral display response to any impact separation. So shoot it. Blister beetle. Beetle possessing bioluminescence. As a species, they tend to group together, emitting considerable light and making themselves easy to spot by predators. Not friendly. Homing spores. Orangium of a gas spore. I feel like I'm reading Pokemon names, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Floats in the air and senses the heat of nearby organisms. If threatened, it will send thorns approach and then explode. Oh! You mean like right now? I didn't want to kill it, but it was eventually going to come right for me. I feel like I should shoot these things. And I feel bad for doing so, because they held nothing. Oh, this is beautiful. Also, this tune was used at the Metroid Prime 4 reveal. Oh, I remember this. Fury Green. So to give a bit of background, Metroid Prime 4 was originally announced in E3 2017, and then it was only last year that we finally got a trailer for it. The first reveal trailer last year showed this card at the end of it. And I will say it hurt like hell when this was announced. I want to say this was announced either during... No, come back. No! Olamorn, gaze upward and behold the sacred tree, blessed by the Temple of Memory, a shrine that preserves and protects our memories and wisdom. So as I was saying, it hurt to see this part of the game and see the trailer, and then at the end, it just said 2025, because I think a lot of people, myself included, were like, oh, they're finally revealing the game after 7 years. That means it must be out soon, right? And they're like, no, next year, late next year. Oh, so I can't stand that far? Okay. Sacred Tree of the Lemorn, age estimated at over 6 millennia. Analysis indicates it has absorbed and stored massive amounts of psychic energy. How is that far, but somehow this isn't? Lotta Dropper. Carnivorous reptiles that move using wings and powerful legs. They burrow underground to wait for prey, then emerge when they detect vibrations. Whoa! Uncalled for. Wait. I can stand this. Energy small. Restores 10 points of energy. Morphology, Mireworm. Mollusks found in rifle habitats. Not the same thing. Imitates plant life to lure in and feed on small insects, but retreats underground if they sense danger nearby. I will say that as a kid, when I played this, I did not want to stand at all, because I'm like, reading, I already do that in school, and I don't like it. But as an adult, I'm like, oh sure, I'll stand. I don't know what that says about me, or growing up, but it's something that I like doing now. Maybe I've just become much patient in quotes, in my older age. What are you? Epotsid. If it senses an approaching organism, it closes its petals and hardens to protect its ovaries. Wow, the word ovaries in a Nintendo game. Honestly, never would have seen that one coming. Never would have seen that one coming. Wall formed of insect webbing. It is extremely elastic and durable and cannot be cleared with standard firearms. Highly flammable and removable using high heat weapon. Alright, noted. So I need to burn something and blow something up with a missile. I cannot believe I just read the word ovaries in a Nintendo game. Family-friendly Nintendo. No! Come back! Root Spur. A mobile tuberous root plant variant with an autonomic nervous system. They usually live in mud underwater and will surface if a creature comes near. What is this game rated? I think it's teen. I'm gonna find out. Is that possible? Rated T, which means that some kid is gonna play this, regardless of whether or not he or she is a teenager, and is gonna ask their parents what ovaries are. What a time to be alive! Whoa, shit! Ow! Ancient Purification Site holds spiritual significance to visiting Lemourne. Structure collapsed due to an earthquake blocking water flow. I feel like I could go up here, but I can only jump once. Fungi variant. It's Periostractum. Periostracum is extremely hard and cannot be destroyed with a standard beam, but it will open up to release homing spores. Whoa! You know, just once I would love to play a Metroid game in which Samus doesn't lose all their abilities from the beginning. Holy shit. No, I should have scanned that. No, come. Oh. Ancient Lemourne sculpture carved from a single stone. With identical dimensions to similar statues, a receptacle for a sighted mote is built into its form. Can I shoot it? Large Lemourne sighted locked. Sighted ability seal variant unlocked by placing sighted energy mote spheres into the receptacle. Mote sighted. Receptacle that takes a sighted mote, a spiritual coalescence of sighted energy that acts as a key. Lamorne door. Unlocks when its central sensor detects energy exposure. Explosion or a concussive blast. Once unlocked, it will open when approached. Yes, I can stand this. Energy medium. Restores 20 points of energy. Doubtbot. Emits ultrasonic waves from overhead to detect and map the positions of valuables in the area. Electric shock will activate it. The song sounds great, by the way. Bristle wart. Carnivorous plant variant covered in a hard shell. When it senses a threat, it will open its shell, angle itself towards its target, and launch thorns. And it's dead. Poneberry. Male form of a plant that continuously emits pollen. Pollen is uncommonly light, enabling it to float for long durations with very little airflow. Psychic gate. Normally closed, opens automatically upon receiving psychic energy from a linked sensor. Whoa! Psychic sensor. Receiver and conductor for psychic energy. Linked to the gate. Cool. Okay, that has to be a moat. Yes, the bird. Don't fly away. Empress Alu. Butterfly variant. Okay, it's not a bird. Adapted to tropical climates. Travels in swarms and will flee from danger if disturbed while at rest. Sighted glove. Works in combination with the sighted visor, enabling telekinetic control over sighted objects such as motes. I'm not going to pretend I know what that means. I was never going to kill them anyway. I do like butterflies in real life, so I would never do that. Psychic glove acquired. Ah, that course. Ah, feels good. Enables remote manipulation of psychic motes and psychic objects. Switch to the psychic visor and hold ZL to grasp a target. They can then be manipulated with the control sticks. Open the menu with minus and check the inventory for more information. Firmly grasp it. Aim at a mote socket and release the L to throw a mote into it. Oh, okay, I get it now. I get it now. Totally got it. I don't think anything's gonna activate that thing. It looks pretty dead. that because I saw another statue and I don't know if I can. No, damn it! I keep doing that. I keep not standing the birds. Oh shit. I don't know what that was. Anyway, I'll backtrack later. It's been a long day. I don't know if the stream's gonna end at 10 or 10:30, but it's definitely gonna end at some point soon. I would love to. I sort of envy those that got this game at midnight last night and played for 5 hours. Not me. Damn it, I keep missing the birds. Stores items prepared by the last Lemon priest to be given to the chosen one. Opened using telekinesis. Oh, okay, got it. That's where I was like, it's doing it, but it doesn't do anything. There we go. Wait, must scan. Energy tank? Energy tank! Increases the defense system's energy limit by 100. Also completely refills energy to capacity. Energy tank acquired. Maximum energy capacity increased by 100. Oh, da -da 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 -da. Shren. Flying insects that build nests on vertical surfaces such as rock walls. Lives in swarms and will shoot acidic spray at organisms that approach the nest. Yep, pretty obvious. Let me stand, damn it. Shren hive. Hive opening formed from a mixture of chewed up plants and ore mixed with Shren saliva. It's extremely vulnerable to explosive force. Hey, I have that. Stop shooting me. Ornith crane. Large avian creature that primarily feeds on fruit. Overdeveloped chest and muscles allowed to fly for days without rest. Are these the birds that I've been trying to stand like crazy and I just couldn't? Because if so, finally. Yep. Finally got it. Guessing the distress beacon is around here. Euros amber. Free resin fossilized by chemical reaction, though roughly as firm as rock minerals, it can be destroyed with explosive force. Fine, I'll open the map. Okay, so I was on the right track anyway, kind of. It's now 12 o'clock. It's now 3 o'clock. Hooray, a save room. Save mission progress, of course. Oh, that felt good. That felt so good. Especially since the last time I played a Metroid Prime game was the remastered version. That felt great. Oh, okay. I can't get up here, but I need to, according to the map. Explosive force means it has to be explosive. Of course. Always has to have one. Oh no, oh boy, there's two. There we go. Let's see. No, don't. Isopod glides atop a slit mucus which they produce. Their diet is primarily glow molds, causing their abdomen and mucus to grow. Glow. Same thing. Glow mold. Bioluminescent fungi variant containing large quantities of luciferin. Interesting word. As someone that formerly went to a Catholic high school. And luciferase in its trap. This causes the glow of both the fungi and its spores. Felt like something was right behind me. Isopod antenna. Life size diminishing due to severance from body. Yep, that would do it. I thought it was going to lead up to a boss fight, but I guess not. Beetle variant's nest. Composed of hardened mud and clay, the nest is fragile enough that a single powerful blow would shatter it. I mean, something like this. Shot expansion. Increases maximum shot ammo by 10. Also restores 10 shot ammo. If I could get to it. Highly flammable. Got it. So either I'm gonna get the missile person or just something that burns. Whoa! Whoa. Fernroot variants. Lateral root and root hair tips with extremely sharp edges. They can be cleared using standard firearms. If I saw a bunch of cat-dialite stuff like this in real life, I would be freaking the fuck out. Also, part of me just wants to jump in them and see if they can cause damage, but the other part of me is like, don't be silly, it absolutely would. The other part of me would be like, how do you know? Do you cause damage? Yup! Oh, you very much do.
Of survival. But you're also not sitting next to Phil anymore in that cubicle, so... Win? Oh. Okay. What? What now? Samus? Samus Aran?
Hey! Hey, Samus Aran! I'm stuck! Help me out! Oh!
Please get me down. I'll just stay right here. Try not to die.
Do I have to? Galactic Federation Transport X7S. Engine and navigation systems have stopped. Fuselage, that's one of my favorite words to pronounce, by the way. I don't know why. It's just something cool about it. Fuselage. Damage. There is a detachable cargo door at its rear. Swollen vine growth. It will burst if struck. Galactic Federation Technician. Individual who performs maintenance tasks on electrical equipment. This also includes maintenance of computer-equipped airframes.
Oh! I think it's working! Shoot some more! What was that?
What was what?
Okay, that did not sound friendly.
Oh. Whoa.
Ah, okay! I got it! Oh! No!
Oh, there's more than one? Awesome. No, we need to stand first. It's always the rule. Alien morphology, jungle griever. Griever variants of this area can leap to great heights and climb trees quick. Oh, whoa. Was that second part? It has an extremely aggressive disposition and will use its arms and claws to attack its enemies at close range. When at a distance, it will spit poison at threats. Oh, that's good. Whoa, shit.
Oh no, there's too many of them. stop. Don't! Come on! Ow! We're good.
Okay. I'm coming down. Thank you, Samus. I'm a specialist, Miles McKenzie, engineer level 4. I have some.
Oh, I've heard about him online.
Hold on, I gotta manually override this.
Needs X7 to stick a little. Come on. Oh, boy, this is really jammed. If you really want to shoot something, maybe try that piston. Hey, enough. Ouch. Hang on. I got it. You know, shooting me isn't going to get this to open any faster.
You're right, but it is really hilarious. Malfunction in S75 Turtle Bay hatch. Arm extension blocked by a giant bent piston rod. Removal of the rod is required for it to open. Miles McKenzie, primarily responsible for Golem maintenance at the UTO Research Center. Skilled in operating, repairing, and modifying computers and machinery, and also getting shot at because I find it funny.
Put my way here. See? No biggie.
Missiles, of course. Missile launcher. Explosive combat item developed by the Galactic Federation. Restores the missile launch function of the arm cannon. Missile launcher acquired. Missile launch function has been restored. Press R to launch an explosive missile with target tracking capabilities.
Just a little token of my appreciation.
Thanks. I will appreciate you
It's
by
okay with
shooting you some more.
I'm gonna tag along.
Okay, but if you smart mouth me, I will shoot you.
So, where to? It might be a good idea to check the map and get our bearings.
Artificial fusion of flora and fauna made using Lamore biotech. Extremely fast cellular metabolism allows full regeneration even if reduced to a
Samus,
pulp.
please shoot that thing. It won't stop moving.
Wait, can I go back? Go back? Somebody tells me I can't. Yep, I can't double jump. Any of these contain health, or am I just killing plants for no reason? I'm not killing plants for no reason. Scared the shit out of me, dude. Spiritual growths that the Ononalt palm's rootstocks used to store nutrients. The outer skin is very durable, but it can be broken by concussive blasts. Oh, this one?
How about we avoid any standing water? Those things seem pretty territorial.
Oh, hey, here we go. Perfect. I will save my mission progress.
This technology, it's not as old as the rest of these ruins. What do you think it's doing here?
We'll find out next time I play this game. Which will, let's see. As is customary on the weekends, usually with notable exceptions such as last Friday when last week Battletoads came out. Last month Battletoads came out rather, and I played that on Friday night. Let's see. So tomorrow night I will. It's gonna be a long night, but definitely worth it. Saturday, same deal. Sunday night I will probably be at at home. So more Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime is one of those games like Resident Evil where you have to play it in the dark because that you get the most ambiance out of that. I feel like there's a couple of games specifically that are just made for playing at night. Metroid and Resident Evil are definitely both games that I love playing in the evening. So Metroid Prime 4 will most likely be continued on Sunday night. And then I'll alternate between that. I've wanted to go back to Donkey Kong Bonanza, so I'll be doing that. And also, since Ace Attorney Trilogy is on the screen, I will want to play that since an update came out in November that allows for the game to be played in Spanish. In short, with Metroid Prime 4 scanning and the walls of text that the Ace Attorney Trilogy is, I'm going to need a lot of throat coat. But I will say, this was great to finally be able to play a Metroid game for the first time, not counting remastered, for the first time since 2007, which is insane to think about. But so far, I like it. So far, it feels like Metroid Prime, and that's enough for me. That opinion could change, but I feel like as long as it's not like crazy hard as 2 was, and I don't know why I stopped playing 3. I guess I didn't have the patience for it back then. But as long as it feels like 1, as long as it just feels like 1, I will be happy. Uh but so far it's feeling like Metroid combined with Zelda Ocarina of Time, which I'm more than okay with. So if that Metroid Prime 4 and I cannot believe I'm actually saying these words after 8 years, but Metroid Prime 4 to be continued on Sunday.